Keith, well, with strong thunderstorms and heavy winds coming into the Golden Triangle area, many residents worry about power outages. At least one area power company is taking a proactive approach. Our Blair Schaefer, she joins us live in the studio with more.
Scott, for over 80 years, Fort County has used the right-of-way program. This program allows them to make it safer and faster for Fort County to restore power outages when they do occur. I spoke with an expert this morning to find out more.
With over 5,000 miles of line and weather that is constantly changing, Fort County continues to have their hands full. Severe thunderstorms have been the problem lately.
The strong winds do pose problems for trees because they're tall and they try to take that wind, and sometimes they can and sometimes they don't.
And when trees don't take the wind well, that's when power outages occur. Lynn Timbrook, an engineer at Fort County, says wet ground doesn't help either.
The ground is wet and the trees, the root systems are trying to hold, but if the ground is not strong enough, then they'll fall. Given a certain amount of wind in the right direction, then they'll fall. And sometimes they fall and hit our power lines.
But Fort County doesn't wait for damage to occur before going to work. They stay proactive through the right-of-way program. This program is made up of utility workers who are constantly trimming trees on the edges of the 30-foot right-of-way zone around power lines.
We will go through with the mechanical equipment, bucket trucks, or a device, a vehicle we call a giraffe that has a long arm on it with a saw on the end of it that can get pretty high in the trees. And of course we have men that climb and do things that those equipment can't get to.
One aspect that helps this program thrive is Fort County's members. Timbrook says without their communication, it would be difficult to maintain over 5,000 miles of line.
They tell us all the time that they've got a tree that they want us to look at, to cut. They're afraid that it might fall and things like that. So that gives us an opportunity to be in different places, pretty much all across our territory, to observe what's going on.
Timbrook's team takes preventative measures. However, power outages are still possible. This possibility drives him to further develop the right-of-way program and find new ways to minimize larger outages.
We would much rather not have them happen, and that's why we're doing this, and that's why we're trying to do it as well as we can.
Over the past 10 years, the minutes per power outage has decreased, leading Fort County to believe that their new preventative measures are leading them in the right direction. Scott.